Hi, so I thought I'd just jump on here because I've been watching. I mean, I don't know how many of you will know of the show Unpopular Opinions. I got into a bit of a Facebook hole and started watching those videos, and it kind of made me think of my own unpopular opinion for business. And so for me, my unpopular opinion is you don't have to charge what you're worth in the beginning. If you are just starting out, I undercharged, over delivered, and that's how I developed, a name for myself. That's how I stood out. I have clients that've been with me for 5 years, and I've increased my prices since then, and they've stayed with me because they've gotten the value and they know how sort of good I am at what I do. But I found it was really hard when I was starting out as a freelance writer, especially on places like Upwork, which is where I started. I found it really hard to compete with other people in price, and whether I deserved, say, £100 an hour, it was irrelevant as to how good I was, because I couldn't even get there. I couldn't even show them my worth, show them my value, because what was standing in the way was money. So for me, I've always said that in the beginning, if you're starting out, do something for free. Not a huge project, not nothing that's going to take a huge amount of your time, but there's nothing wrong with doing a free blog post here or there. Use your discretion. If it's a good opportunity, doing a little bit for free can get you into a much bigger and a much longer contract. You can even write it into your contract. So you say, the first blog post is free, and then we're agreeing to do sort of 4 blog posts after that. It can really help clients to take on that risk. I mean, they perceive it as a risk. I don't know how many of you have tried to hire people, marketing, blog post writers, all that sort of thing. But in the beginning, you have no idea how good they are. And sometimes it's a bit of a Russian roulette between, um, are they good at what they do, or are they just very good at writing proposals, or have they said they've got experience and they don't? It's very hard to gauge. I've had people who have been the best at interviews and who have given me like incredible samples, and then I ask them to do something, and like by the third time they just don't get it. So I've paid them for their time, and then off they go. And I've had other people who they weren't great to begin with, but I've offered them a chance, and they're still with me 3 years later. So it's very easy to kind of get wrapped up in the whole thing of, your value. And I 100% agree that we shouldn't be devaluing the industry and we shouldn't be devaluing ourselves. But there's a difference between, in my opinion, devaluing yourself and getting a foot in the door. And so many companies, so many businesses will offer something for free, or offer something at a hugely discounted rate, or value on top. And the reason they can do that is because obviously they have economies of scale and they have the ability to pay those things. And as a freelancer, I couldn't compete with that. I couldn't compete with an agency who is only paying a certain amount, but I'd be happy to be paid what they're being paid. So yeah, I think it's quite easy to pick your opportunity. And if it's something that's big, not like a one-time person who you're just going to get one blog post, they're going to get it for free and then that's it. But tie it into a testimonial, tie it into a case study. So if you provide something for free, then you allow me to get a case study out of it, you allow me to get a testimonial out of it. And I think those are the sorts of things that you can leverage and use to build up your business. So you don't have to work for free and get nothing. You strategically work for free, or you strategically undercharge so that you can get a better opportunity. So that's my unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people will disagree, and I know a lot of people are very firmly in the you should always be paid what you're worth. I think if you don't feel like you can increase your rates, if you don't feel confident doing that, if you don't feel confident sort of backing yourself to other people or being out there, then yeah, I don't think you should start lower, because you're going to find yourself in a trap where you then can't get out of it. For me, I've always been fairly outspoken, so I'm okay to turn around and go, okay, I'm going to have to increase my rates for these reasons. And if they don't like it, they don't have to like it. So let you move on, and you move on to another client, but you've then got that experience and things like that. And I've had a lot of clients where I've taken them on for cheaper. I've gotten great experience, great reviews, testimonials, things like that. And then I've moved on. I don't sort of need to do that now, but certainly in the sort of early years of my business, I remember doing several pieces for free, just for a testimonial, just for experience. So, I mean, it swings and roundabouts, but that's how I got started. So, and it worked for me, and it certainly helped me stand out at the very least. So yeah, definitely use yourself strategically. And if you want to underprice and over deliver, make sure that you're going to get the most out of it. But yeah, that's my unpopular opinion. So let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, thanks. Bye.